Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, peep game. All right, man. It appears that we may have an announcement pretty soon that Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder is official. That's good news for us. That's good news for boxing. As I said before, as I try to tell my subs, man, whether I'm a fan of a dude or I root for a dude, all I really want to see is the best fights happen. I want to see good fights, credible fights, and competitive fights. I think as boxing fans, we don't want to see mismatches anymore. You know, if a guy is in a division where he's just so dominant to where the fact is just nobody that can compete with him, we expect him to try his hand at moving up and challenging himself. Every great fighter then did it. You know what I'm saying? Except that heavyweight, you know, heavyweight is heavyweight. That's pretty much where the line ends. But other divisions, you know what I'm saying? That's what we want. Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder is the best heavyweight fight to date that can be made. So I'm pleased that it looked like it's going to happen. Apparently, Anthony Joshua is training and studying tape. So maybe this fight will be official. I think it was in Anthony Joshua's best interest to take this fight because it doesn't make sense to keep going around fighting Povetkin and maybe Ortiz and other guys that the fans are not interested in seeing for 5 million here, 10 million there, when you can make 50 million in one night. Actually, anywhere from 50 to possibly 75 million in one night. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't make any kind of sense. It's like if you out there trapping this shit. Why sit up there selling nickels and dimes and 20s where if you come across a big score where you can move a couple of, you know what I'm saying, a couple of them things, and you can make 40, 50, 60 G's in one, and you know what I'm saying, in one day versus, you know what I'm saying, selling dimes, 20s and 10s and shit where you may possibly make like 5 G's in like a month and shit. Well, guess what? You gonna go where the big money is. You gonna go where the big score is. Deontay Wilder is a big score for Anthony Joshua. It would be foolish for him not to take this fight. It financially wouldn't make sense, and as far it financially would make sense, and morally wouldn't make sense, and as far as your brain mechanisms go, it wouldn't make sense for you not to take this fight. So, you know, if it's about to happen, you know, shout out to Anthony Joshua, man. You know what I'm saying? And Deontay Wilder for stepping up and making this fight. You know what I'm saying? But we all know who pushed for this fight. We know who was pushing for this fight. While you had a lot of these idiots sitting up here explaining why Anthony Joshua shouldn't take the fight. Now, if this fight happens, to all you idiots, don't try to take credit for this fight. Say, yeah. Nah, we know who was pushing for this fight. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm out.